Tonight we have team coverage. Kent County Health Department Director Adam London tells us where things stand right now and talks about the impact of increased testing, what it has on the numbers. But first, we're taking a closer look at the risk of eating out. Dozens tested positive after visiting a mid-Michigan bar and restaurant. 13 on your side, Sarah Makuta has more on what happened and what's being done as a result.
As cases in Michigan spike, restaurants and bars are stepping up their game to keep people safe. This week, more than 24 people tested positive for the virus. All of those cases are linked to Harper's restaurant in East Lansing. Ingham County Health Department now urging anyone who has been there in the last 2 weeks to self-quarantine.
It was 22, now it's 25. That pretty much tells you that we're probably going to see some more cases, but we're finding them as fast as we can. I'm going to hope that most people will opt for this, as opposed to more months of the economic devastation.
Harper's is currently closed. In Grand Rapids, restaurants and bars are enforcing safety measures to keep both staff and customers safe. On the west side, Morning Bell employees are required to sign off with a manager that they are healthy and ready to work.
Once an employee enters the building, they have to sanitize. That's mandatory at the very first thing when they come in, and then they need to put a mask on and they need to glove up as soon as they walk in the door. And then after that, they need to come and grab a manager. They have to sign off that they're not receiving or not having any of the symptoms that day, and then they are able to work from there.
The owner of Birch Lodge wouldn't go on camera, but told us that after a staff member tested positive for COVID-19, the bar is being professionally fog sanitized each week, and highly touched surfaces are cleaned every 30 minutes. The bar closed Wednesday while additional safety measures were put into place, like checking employee temperature. Popular Michigan chain Buddy's Pizza says to customers, no mask, no service.
We are following the requirements of both the local health department as well as the state. And per the executive order, the requirement is that the masks must be worn by guests until they're seated at the table eating and drinking. So we do ask that guests bring a mask. We do have disposable masks that we can hand out if somebody forgets theirs.
Restaurants know that in order to stay open for business, everyone, including customers, need to play their part.
It's not just one person, it's everybody. Everybody's got to be cautious and be patient.
Sarah Makuta, 13 on your side.